أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praises are due to Allah. May the peace and blessings be upon His Prophet. Brothers and sisters in Islam, especially my first town in America, Leesburg, Virginia, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is an honor to be connected to the Muslim Community Center of Leesburg, Virginia, a town that nurtured me under the auspices of Graduate School of Islamic and Social Sciences more than 2 decades ago. Actually, I am blessed, indeed blessed to be part of that legacy. Some of my professors have since passed, including Dr. Taha Jabir Alwani, including Dr. Ali Mazrui, and others. May Allah the Almighty have mercy on them. And among my professors, there are those that are still living, including the Dean of the school, Dr. Iqbal Yunus. To you all, may Allah continue to bless and protect you. And also my brother, who actually connected me to the Muslim Community Center. He was the librarian, or one of the librarians of the school, Brother Abdul Basir. To you and all of us, may Allah the Almighty continue to protect us. I'm really honored, and I welcome the opportunity to share with you, to give few nasiha that will benefit us individually and collectively. But let me quickly share with you this statement. Secretary Gardner, more than half a century ago, wrote, and I quote, "If you complain about the state of the world, but aren't at work on some piece of the agenda, then you are part of the problem." Surely you and I would not like to be part of the problem. Wherever we happen to be, let's be part of the solution. And with many problems confronting the modern man, the modern Muslim, we need a practical agenda. And the agenda begins with the simplest possible question: who am I? I need to know me. Likewise, you need to know you. And we have to be honest. And we have to be sincere in knowing who we are. That's the only way you and I will be safe, understanding who we are. Well, I'm not talking about what we think we are, but what we really are. Because lack of proper understanding of the self, surely, according to some scholars, have caused a whole lot of harm. Actually, some of them have said that it is the basic cause of all sins and all unhappiness. If we refuse to understand who we are, in other words, proper understanding of the self is the foundation of all positivities, including knowing our Creator. Now, one of our great scholars, Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah, the student of Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, has said in his book Al-Fawaid, "Man lam ya'rifu nafsah, kayfa ya'rifu khaliqah." He who actually refused to understand the self, he who do not know the self, how would he be able to know his Creator? So I would like to know. You would like to know. We collectively would like to know who we are as human species. Well, the Creator of man, or Allah, the Creator of all, has answered man regarding who this man is in Surah Al-Insan, meaning chapter 76. In the first 3 verses, Allah has given us a vivid account of who we actually are. Brothers and sisters in Islam, in summary, Allah said, you man, or you man, from nothingness to perfection. And in between nothingness and perfection, there is the thinking process. There is the faculties that Allah has given us, leading us to the attitude of gratitude. So, nothingness, perfection, and in between the tools of understanding, that would lead us to actually appreciation. And there are those who would care less, and that will also lead them to distraction. Those who refuse to use their thinking process positively. So, the first 3 ayahs that we read earlier, هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. The question is, 100 years ago, where were you? You were nothing. 100 years ago, I was nothing to be mentioned. So Allah clearly states, yesterday you were nothing. Today you may be something, but tomorrow is the real thing. Today is the day of action, and surely tomorrow, the day of reward. So let's understand this reality. And Allah said, إِنَّا خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِن نُطْفَةٍ أَمْشَاجٍ نَبْتَلِيهِ. Every man, look at our embryonic stages. Every man, Allah said, we've created him, with the exception of our father, Adam, and our mother, Hawa. But every man, Allah created us, Allah said, from the mixed drops of sexual discharge of both male and female. Why? Look at your humble beginning. Why? Nabtali. Ours is the world of trial. And again, Allah said, well, I gave you what? Sami'an, hearing, basira, and also seeing. Allah equipped us with tools of understanding. Inna hadaynahu sabila. Allah said, I have guided man. I did not leave man unguided. Every man is given the tool to understand I've guided him. Imma shakiran, either he be grateful, wa imma kafura, or choose ungratefulness. Either choose the right path, which is the attitude of gratitude, or the path of ungratefulness. Brothers and sisters in Islam, two things are very important here. To succeed, man need double T. Two T's. One, think, and two, thank. Think and thank. The thinking animal, we are special because Allah has given us reasoning. Think. Use it positively. Likewise, you and I would succeed in both lives if we what? Thank. We appreciate. Well, thinking is the foundation of your legacy, my legacy. That is the seed. Our thinking is the seed of our legacy. And thankfulness is the legacy itself. Let me repeat here, brothers and sisters in Islam. The seed to our legacy is the positivity or positive thinking. And the legacy itself is gratitude or appreciation. Do not abuse your intellect. Appreciate wherever you happen to be. With those two things, if you use them positively, you surely are among those who have succeeded. Therefore, the agenda begins with you and I. The agenda begins with positive thinking and surely the attitude of gratitude. Thinking positively and acting appreciatively. Finally, when it comes to appreciation, brothers and sisters in Islam, three things or three different stages of appreciation. Do not abandon them. Number one, appreciate the creator of all, Allah. Allah created you, and Allah has given you faculties, and Allah has blessed you. How many people are out there without what you have? Say Alhamdulillah. That's number one. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate what Allah has given you. Two, appreciate others. Our world is the world of diversity. Regardless of where you come from, regardless of your color, regardless of what you have accumulated, appreciate. Ours is appreciation. But when you think that only you, when you criticize the other, but refuse to be criticized, when you look at the other all the time negatively, but always look at the self positively, well, you have superficial thinking of the self. You are wearing a mask. You are imperfect. Likewise, our world is a place of imperfection. Therefore, appreciate the other. And the third must also that you need to know is appreciate the self. Understand that you have boundaries. Understand that you have limits. whoever you are, whatever you have accumulated, appreciate you by knowing the real you and not the superficial you. Remember these three things. Most importantly, appreciate your creator. Likewise, appreciate the other and appreciate you. This surely is going to be your legacy. And therefore, if you do it positively, you are amongst those that are of the righteous. But if you think negatively, well, billah. I pray and ask Allah to continue to bless us all. I pray to ask Allah to continue to guide us. Only those who are guided will know the importance of these two things: thinking and thankfulness. Think positively wherever you happen to be and be appreciative, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. May Allah continue to protect us. May Allah continue to bless us. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.